Hi everyone, I am Margot, your tarot reader, and today we're doing Gemini, general reading for September 2020. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading, can be you or the person closest and dearest to you. As always, I want to thank my clients and my viewers. For newcomers, please subscribe, join, and share. And I want to thank all of you for your donations. Please keep it coming so I can continue doing this channel for you and to help you and guide you in the best that I can in the spiritual growth and journey that we have in this earthly world. Gemini, take a deep breath. Let us start here. Gemini, take advantage. We have a discount for personal readings for the month of September. Please take advantage or pass it on to someone that you may need, that they might be in need and desire to have it. Okay. I will suggest to email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook margourtarotreader@gmail.com. I apologize. The energies are all over the place here, so we are concentrate. Angels of the heaven and earth. I can hear you. Thank you. Let I see, let I know for Gemini. We are going to do the couples for in this spread. And if anything else comes up, we will also pass it on to you, Gemini. Okay, one more. Ancestors, let I see, let I know. Thank you. For Gemini, what is that we need to know for the couples of Geminis? We will do the singles in the next video, okay? I'm trying to make them separate, but if the energies come together, then it will be that way. Let I see. Okay, let I see, let I know. If it doesn't come out in this time, the one more card, we'll stick with what they sent. There we go. It sent us. Okay. Okay. So, as you already know from my clients, I do not give the descriptions of the cards. Sometimes there may be a need to show them or not, but most of the time I do not. It is about predicting what the path is coming in reference to your journey. Okay? In my channel it is. Unless the vendors and so send me the cards, then of course I will talk about them. Ancestors, let I see, let I know. Gemini. For those that are in couples or relationships, let I see, let I know. Gemini. There's, yes. Align your energy, Gemini. I need you to take a deep breath and breathe it out. Because obviously you're all over. You intend to be a bit more anxious most of the time. So that's why we're feeling this energy. Okay, so give me a second. Okay, I had to put a pause to get the cards that fell. So let's see. For Geminis that are married or coupled in relationship. It's obvious here, as I was fixing to start. So now I have realigned the energies because they're yelling and screaming at me. So there's definitely a Gemini that is tired, fed up, crying nonstop. Someone either walked away or you walked away from someone, okay? And you can't sleep. You're wondering, are they coming back? You're wondering, should you take them back? Let's see here. For Gemini, whether they're married or coupled. Let's see, ancestors. One more. I am in domain of the energy. I am in domain of the energies. You are hard-headed. It could be that they told you you're hard-headed. Okay, let us see now. Take over. Yes, I do. For Geminis that are coupled or married. Of course, we keep seeing this. You feel like your world came down. Now, I'm going to have to say here, taking it, being very, what I feel here is, it's almost like you lost the love of your life here. So it could be that they walked away or they passed. Okay, Gemini? Okay. Someone found out that someone was seeing someone. Ooh. Gotta watch out. Yeah. You were spying or they were spying on you, because it is a general reading. It can be you or the person that is closest and dearest to you, the one that you're married to, or even seeing on the side for numbers of you. But you were doing your diligently homework. You were spying. It seems to me that you were always doing that. You were always on top of things. You were always obsessing on accusing the person of doing these things. It could be you that's doing this or they doing that. But you got to the bottom of it, or they did, and they found out that, you know, you or the other person is seeing someone else. This could be the hard truth, I feel. Yeah. There's chaos here. Be careful, because, you know, the law could even be called here. You could have a moment of a fit, a moment of rage even. Yes. So be very careful. If it hasn't happened, I would suggest be very mindful of that, Gemini. Okay, if you are coupled. Maybe what the rage is here is that person told you that they love that other person, you know, that you love your third party, or that you love that other person that you've met, that your spouse told you that they love the other person, you know. And it's the way that they told you. It's the way that they put it out there for you. Maybe through media, maybe through seeing it publicly, you know, public affection, or declaring it to you, but downsiding you. You know what I mean? Like yelling at you and making you feel less than, you know. And I feel that could be for a number of Geminis out there. Okay. So someone has left temporarily, and they will be leaving permanently. Okay. Because I feel that if you've been struggling in this marriage in that sense here, what I feel, Gemini, is that you wish it didn't happen, or you wish it didn't exist, or you wish to take it back. You know, it could be you or them, but there's no wishing here, because it happened, and it happened more intense than you could ever imagine, is what I'm feeling that you're telling me. They betray me, they backstab me, they make me feel less than, and all along they were the one doing it. So I can hear you, I understand you, okay? But at the same time, I feel that what happened is you probably got into a union with someone that is not compatible to you. And so sometimes the opposite does attract us and appeals us the most. And we intend to stay because of that, because it's the opposite of what we want and desire, right? We like that challenge. So I get that as well. But that challenge becomes periodically toxic. And this is what I'm sensing in this relationship. Now, it feels to me that either you call the police or they did. So if it hasn't happened, I would advise you to withdraw from any conflicts of whatsoever. If your spouse left, or you left your spouse, if you're in a third party or they're in a third party, who gives a shit? Why are you going to confront the other person? You need to understand that when someone does cheat, it's because there's something missing in the relationship. And you might say, I'm the best of this and best of that. It can be. For you, it is. But for that person, it's not. And if it is, it's also something missing. What's missing? Something emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and physically. It can be all of the above, or one or two of those things. So it doesn't make it seem that it's your fault, but there's always something missing for someone to go out there and look. Sometimes, on a rare case, it is because they're truly assholes, or women are truly assholes, right? So, but there's a reason for things to happen. And the reason is, if it happens, is because they're not to be with you for a certain amount of time, period. Whether you've been with them for hundreds of years, 30 years, 10,000 years, and then now you've been here 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It ends, it ends, it ends, it ends. Just like our physical body ends and we live spiritually to our next journey, it ends, it ends, it ends. If you've lost a loved one, a marriage, if you lost that, they passed. If it's a big if, it can be 1%, just one person that did. You're grieving off of that. You're being in stagnation of trying to move forward with the situation. They left you grieving. They left you. You thought that you had a good insurance or good wealth, and they don't. They left it to somebody else. It can even be. And through the passing of this person, you found out that they've been out and about, and they could even have a family outside the marriage. Through that passing of this relationship, this marriage, you found out from ugly things, I feel. Okay. And so this is what the sorrow is. This is what the drama is. This is what, how in the fuck I didn't see this kind of moment. Okay. So I would suggest that, this is what I would say. If you have a spouse that is dramatically ill, I would say pamper the person, pamper the energy. Do not take it sorely. You know what I mean? Because it's their last days here in this earth. If you happen to be in that stage at this very moment, I feel that person needs you for what it used to be in the beginning of the relationship, because you did have a bond. You still have that bond. It's just slipped away. Okay. And I would just see it in that. I'll perceive it in that manner. If they've hurt you in the past and now you're taking it back because they're unable to do things, speak even for what I feel here. Maybe they ended up in a wheelchair. Here is what I'm sensing. Do not take your grief and pain and sorrows on that person, because there's a soul in there. And sometimes it takes a big heaven lesson to learn the lesson, to take you to this dramatic change. Okay. It feels to me that your grief, it's making a payback here kind of situation here for whoever energies that I picked up here. But move forward to this, and I will say Gemini. For females Gemini here, also what I have to say here is that, you have certain things that you need to move around in your home environment, I feel. Maybe you're having issue with your home, with your foundation of the home, or the foundation of the family, or the foundation overall aspects. Maybe you had a big tornado or hurricane or some sort, a mudslide, something. And so now you have to prepare and analyze, where the expenses is coming, because you don't have that source of money, the material gain to fix these things that is coming out of nowhere even, or maybe you've been going through this for quite a while and you still can't fix it. You can't fix it because you can't handle everything on your own, probably because your spouse left or you lost your spouse. But there's a grief and sorrow about this, okay, that I sense from this person here, from this energy. Also, let me see here. There's a nostalgic kind of feeling here for a Gemini here, that it's in a marriage relationship. Maybe you're nostalgic about a family member, not necessarily your spouse, but maybe your oldest child here, worried about and so that affects your marriage. Okay, that's affecting your marriage because you have, soulmates comes in all kinds of levels. Comes with best friends, husbands, and including our own children, neighbors, so forth. But I feel that everything around you does affect you at this time. So it's not just about your spouse, it's almost like you're angry at everything. Angry at everything. If the leaves pour down and they messed up your porch, you're angry. If your sons or daughters do anything, you're angry. If your spouse can't even move or look around or see or nothing because you are all over the place, I feel. So and again, we sense that as we were shuffling enter into energy. So we're sensing an angry Gemini here. It may be more likely a female energy that we're sensing. So you need to control that. Things don't go always your way. It does not happen that way. And it doesn't happen for all of us. It doesn't matter what sign you are. It can be Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and including Venus. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't. We don't get our way. We are not in a perfect world. So we are intertwined with the universe and the heavens. And so therefore we have these lessons to learn and adapt and change and close. Okay. So for a Gemini here, male that I'm sensing here, you feel like you have been struggling to stay in a marriage. You feel like you've continued to be in this marriage and it's not going anywhere. It can even be that we have a couple here that is also a Gemini couple, man and a female here. Okay. But either way, I will have to say that there's a male Gemini here that left their third party to work the problem in the home, that left. And if it hasn't left that third party, they're going to leave that third party to try to work this relationship at home. But because you keep nagging and nagging, eventually it's going to dissolve the marriage. And we're looking in 2021 here, there's going to be a dissolve of the marriage. Someone is going to leave their home because they've had it, they can't deal with it anymore. It's a temporary move, or they've been in and out of the home. They've left, they come back, they left and come back. One of these times that they leave, they're not going to come back. Gemini, whether it's you or them, whether it's a male or female. It is a general reading, so that's how I have to see it. It's probably going to get physical and verbally. And it's going to cause to the point where you cannot fix this relationship anymore because you've been at it back and forth, and someone has to detach completely. So Mars being retrograde, it causes all this drama, and all this drama, the impatience, the fiery energy, and so forth. And so therefore it might be within the seasonal section that we're having here, as we are in September, that will take place. And then it would definitely, someone is leaving their home for sure at the end of September, even to the end of the year probably. But we're in this energy already, as I feel that is getting to be where you cannot continue. Okay, whether it's you or your partner. Maybe when you are talking to your partner, or they're talking to you, you're not grasping on what they are telling you, like what I need. What you're grasping on, or they are grasping on, is what they're telling you that is hurting you. So I would suggest to take that moment, that breather, and just pick the right time and the right tone, to right words to discuss. Okay, let's just relax. Let's sit down. Let's comprehend the whole situation that has taken place. What can we do, or what cannot we do anymore? And so forth and so forth. Okay. But as always, Gemini, I would say that if you are needing a personal consultation, a reading, I am here for you to help you in the best way that I can with my spiritual growth, to help you. Okay. I would suggest take that moment of breather. If you feel that you're going to overreact, take some time out to get yourself together, and then see how would it best work for you. Okay. And again, I'll send you love and light to you. Thank you.